Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wild. Today, we are making a video delay video. Simply because it is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all of those of you who are moms or spending time with moms, or maybe you just work the whole day and everything else that goes into that. Happy Mother's Day. But I wanted to talk about some emotions and thought processes I've been having with this YouTube channel. Um, First of all, there's no changes and everything is overall fine. Everything's overall positive. Except for one thing. I've been plateauing as of recently. And from the last video I made talking about the amount of subscribers I have, again, I'm 6 months in. I am very thankful to have gotten as far along as I did in 6 months, whereas some people can't even approach 1,000 after a year. So I'm very thankful for that, and thank you to the 960 some odd of you that are so supportive to this point. And we are knocking on the door of 1,000, and I'm so thankful to have every single one of you. But there has been a thought process that I've been going through in my mind, some emotions and feelings I've been having, that I feel like if someone is going to either build a YouTube channel or a business or whatever, they're going to hit this point. Because you guys already know what it means to have goals and to really put the work in and make money, and that's all there is to it. You guys already have that information, all that mindset, so I don't need to tell you guys about that. But when you start to hit a certain point with that side project that is eventually going to be the real income, the real long-term goal, because gig work is an income bridge to what would be a long-term goal, it's never the goal, you hit this emotional feeling. Because now you start to plateau. You're so close to the goal, like it's literally that close to where you're going to hit. And I feel like a lot of people would either quit here or start to divert in a negative way from here. So because of that specifically, they'll start to let their eyes wander, or they'll start to be less motivated, or whatever it happens to be. And I don't blame you, because when you're that close to the goal and you hit that plateau, it is more painful than if you're just starting out in a ghost town. Because, quite frankly, it's more pronounced. Like, you start to feel how close you are. And it's just so close, so far away. It is so close to where you can almost touch it. But because it's not able to be touched, it's just that much more painful to be there. So, some of the thought processes where I was having was, do I really think I can make a year or 2 or 3 of this type of content? And I'm sure I could. And overall, this is a business and finance channel. This isn't just Doordash and gig work. So I'm sure I will have plenty of things to talk about, especially since this is not going to be the only business or side hustle I'm going to be talking about. It's just right now, Doordash is such a prominent topic to what I'm doing and everything I'm going for. Oh, why aren't I doing ride-alongs? I'm a deactivated DoorDasher. Look, like, that's just the facts. If I had my DoorDash account, I would be making ride-along videos. I just don't, though. So I have to make do with what I got. Not to mention, I'm a little concerned also that if I do start making ride-along videos, I'm going to be pigeonholed into Doordash to where I basically can't make anything else on this channel. So I am going to be making more business and finance content in the future. It's just, I like talking about gig work, okay? But another thing I was thinking was, like, less of a thought, more of a feeling, like, why is it so easy for other people? Where, for me, I could put in so much more work and see less results. Like, I've seen people be like, dude, your channel needs some love. Have you been networking or anything like that, or advertising? As far as advertising, no. Networking, here and there. I mean, I'm going to be on a interview on Tuesday, but I don't know what's going to come with that. Go on to GigTube, but for the GigTube podcast. And I will be on that channel. It's going to be pretty exciting. I'm excited about it. But, I said I wanted to at least make my first 1,000 on my own. I wanted to be like, all right, I got myself monetized. Now let me start networking. And that's not to put down those who have already shouted me out. Gig Lebowski was the first, and then, Paid to Drive after that. I don't know if Pedro actually said anything about my channel. Pedro Doordash Santiago, but if he did, thank you. I know that he's really good about that. He's actually really kind-hearted in that way. But I also don't want subscribers that are kind of like, they're just there to be subscribed. I want people who genuinely feel that my content is worth subscribing to subscribe. And I would challenge this, and I'm hoping that's how our relationship is as far as content creators go, as far as my subscribers go. But I don't know. You guys tell me. Let me know in the comments. But it's usually at this point where it's almost, the root of it is fear. There's no other side that talks about it. It's fear that either you're going to become successful and you're going to lose it, or that you're not enough to gain the last 30, 40, or whatever it is at this point. Subscribers. And that's when people would start quitting. They would start to change their direction in a negative way. I'm not planning on doing that. I hope you guys will be just as supportive to me, because you have been so supportive already. And I wouldn't even be approaching this number if you weren't. So thank you. But those are just some thoughts that I've been having on my channel. I wanted to be transparent about that with you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I hope that this isn't new for you, because clearly this is not my best take. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace!